I put you on live.
Right now?
Yeah.
As I'm doing this?
Uh-huh. They got tired of waiting.
Whatever. Hold, please.
I'm getting messages about no live today. I had to just go live.
You people think I have no life.
They love you, that's why.
Yeah. So I just did this, I think, to Patreon.
Tim was so excited about something this morning that he can't even show you.
That's right. I cannot show you. It is knife related.
He called me out here.
Yeah, I said,
look at this.
There's this exciting thing. And then she's like,
pretty awesome.
She's like, holy crap, you need to reach out to this company so you can do a NDA. So that they don't steal your idea. But it's really cool. I mean, I may be paranoid and think I'm the coolest kid in school.
It's like perfect fit, click, goes with.
Yeah.
It's amazing other
Can't even say it. Can't even say it. She can't even say it. I can't even say it. You guys don't get to know.
$99.99 from Josh L. Thank you.
Thanks, Josh. Good morning, guys.
Have we shown that knife that we got from Carson?
No, because it's at the shop.
Oh my gosh, Tim.
Yeah. One of our workers who can't go 5 minutes without calling me if I'm not in the shop went 4.5 minutes and said, hey, do you need this thing?
Good morning, Sam.
And then I said, no, I don't need it. I'll go down there and get it before the live. And I lied. So he was trying to help me out, and then it didn't work because I was like, stop calling me every 4 seconds. And I left it down there. There's like, yeah, it's there. I actually was carrying it all day Friday, and they kept asking me about it, so I let them see it and then ended up leaving it there.
Jan from Poland. Are we allowed to ship knives there anymore?
Well, they keep getting sent back.
They keep getting sent back to us.
Man,
every Polish order since the last maybe 2 or 3 weeks gotten returned to us.
That's the ramp up to World War III. They're not accepting things. They don't want.
Jacob Rogers said, "I'll never call again."
Yeah, you will, because you'll kill yourself if you don't. Oh no, it's been 3 minutes. Where? Ah! And then, boom, done. Kill himself.
He said that's crazy. I don't think the laws have changed. I don't know. It's very strange. We've done everything.
I don't know. Maybe the customs in Poland is lazier because they don't even call us. They just reject them and send them right back. It's really weird.
All the belt clip options are sold out on the site. Do we have inventory?
All the belt clip options?
That's what Bound to 83 Pablo says. That's part of why what we want to cover on the live.
That's why I'm so freaking busy right now. I'll just have to stand, like, this whole live is going to be me.
Well, Friday I spent all day calling people and putting in orders because of anybody that had trouble with the Patreon drop. And we're going to do the same for this. If we have any problems with people ordering on this drop, I'd be happy to help. We'll probably call people tomorrow because Tim said he doesn't want to be on the phone all day today.
We've been on the phone all weekend already.
But you can email if you're having trouble doing your order with what you want.
The horizontal belt clips are in stock, both 1.5 and 1.75.
I wanted multi-clips, but they aren't on there. People can't add knives to the cart because there's no clips in stock, is what Chad said.
I just looked. The clips that are associated with those knives are in stock, but only 47.
Hunter sent me a message that says website won't let people add any knives to the cart. Says the belt clips are unavailable when people customize it. It's with all the knives. That's a problem. That's a problem we need to fix. You better do.
People can't add things to the cart or buy knives because the belt clips are showing out of stock.
Yeah.
This is a problem.
Oh, that's the web guy. Hopefully he's awake.
He is awake.
Yeah, people are saying, sorry, I'll choose belt clip size options for this product are currently unavailable. Oh my gosh, this is awful. That means our sales are going to be lower because people can't buy the stuff. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of people saying that, honey. Good morning, Rob from beautiful North Carolina.
Yeah, I'll probably just have to cut the live stream because we're going to have to deal with crap like this the entire time. But the weird thing is, I'm looking and it says the belt clips are in stock. So that's pretty odd.
I guess I could try it on here. and show people how to do it in case it's something that we're missing.
Yeah, I don't know. It's really weird.
Did we stop getting sales at a certain point this morning?
3 seconds ago, if that counts.
Oh. Joey says thank you. Joey says thank you.
Yeah, 24 minutes ago, I guess.
Trust Monkey couldn't place an order due to grip choices sold out.
Yeah, well, you have to choose a different grip.
Loving the T-Kill Striker I got. Thank you. Reviewed it on my channel and people love it a lot. Thank you, Weldon Carey.
So, yeah, that's weird. I don't know. But we're going to have to fix this, like, ASAP. You try it. You walk through it on the website.
Look, here you go. Look at my phone. I just got a message from Geronimo. That's what it says. That's how it looks. Y'all get to come along with us on our web.
It just makes me want to shoot myself in the face.
Jake Stedler, I couldn't order one either, saying the belt clips are.
I'll choose the belt clip size options for this product are currently unavailable.
Yeah, Tim told me this morning he was worried about this drop with the new website.
Yeah, yeah. And obviously for 24 minutes, people haven't been able to order. It's really, really, really awesome.
Do we need to just not have a live and deal with this?
Yeah, probably. We're probably going to have to cut it because I can't.
I couldn't order on my computer, but it worked on my phone. When did you do it? It must be, I'm wondering if it's something that just started happening. Oh, not good, not good. How's everybody doing otherwise?
I'm gonna have to like sit down and just stand here.
Well,
I mean, because how am I supposed to do this crap?
You want to try to do the live later on? If it's...
No, this shit's gonna persist. You know what I mean? It's like, it's not gonna... I don't understand, because I see lots of clips and stuff.
Lots of people are saying the same. Same as everyone else, can't add anything to the cart.
Awesome.
Tried when it was when it was released. People are saying it's fine, that we can cut the live short if we need to.
I'm sure one people is saying that.
No, lots of people are saying that. Stephen Clayton says choose different grip and put your preferred grip choice in the comments in case it becomes available. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, maybe
that's good, but the belt clip problem, that's not, if that's the problem, that's not going to let them order.
I did too on the live. However, it was still showing 40 something available. Now tell these yahoos to try, because he just said he added 1,000 to inventory.
I'm going to fix what you need to right now. It has the belt clip choice unavailable. Yeah, we probably need to.
Let me just see if that did anything. Is anybody going to try it now?
Marshall Play says it's probably looking at the wrong database entry for stock on belt clips.
They're all tied together.
Henslow said it's letting me add 004 now. I just saw your text pop up on the screen.
Oops. So are you sharing my screen?
No, but your text come up on my end.
You saw my text, or?
I saw Jordan Kinslow's text to you.
Well, okay. Turn that shit off.
No, it didn't come up on the live. Not like it's coming up on the live. Morning, AJ.
This stuff makes me want to kill myself.
Belt clip is fixed, and they're saying web guy fixed it. It's working now. It worked. It worked. It worked. I'm seeing a bunch of people saying that.
All right, I need extra coffee, extra patience.
Lots of people are saying it's worked.
Thanks, Kinslow. I'm sweating, like profusely sweating. These freaking, oh my God.
Okay, people are saying it's working.
Oh, I hate my life. Y'all don't understand, man. Y'all really have no idea. It's the craziest thing in the world. We'll go like, oh, we got to send an email. Sorry for your troubles and not being able to order knives because...
Morning, Regina.
We don't know how to do this.
Morning.
Ugh, crazy.
AJ.
Okay, I'm gone. I quit.
Everybody's saying it's working other than Jeremiah Johnson belt clip is working, so they can't add the cart. So I think we'll pull up the website and walk.
I need this. Is there any bourbon?
Add everything to the cart.
Pete's sake, send me some bourbon.
Tim just left me.
Can you
Maybe we could do that in case you're missing. You do have to select every tab.
Are you allowed to drink on the YouTube live? Is that, are you allowed
you want to have some alcohol?
Hell yeah, man.
Break open that bourbon.
No, look at this. I could do this that Josh gave me at Blade Show, this 18-year-old Jameson.
Go ahead, honey. You need a shot.
Woo!
You too.
I know, man. Y'all understand the stress level of this kind of stuff. And it's like this plus a million other things. You know, building a building, doing all kind of other crap and inventory and issues with vendors and not having enough employees, and it's just crazy. And
no, 003 is not sold out yet.
It might be in the steel choice you're trying to
add. Drinking is fine on YouTube. There's all kinds of people that do videos, drunk videos.
Yeah, but a lot. They actively, or they just get drunk and then film it.
They do it on camera. It's not like.
I'm not gonna do that. She would beat me up.
No, I wouldn't care if you had a shot. You're really stressed.
It is, man. I must look stressed.
Piranha's not sold out.
It might be. There weren't that many.
Really?
I don't think so, though.
I thought I could walk through the process in case there's something somebody's missing. And one announcement. The new website shows all orders have shipped. That's not correct. They have not shipped.
If you didn't get a shipping notification.
You will get an email with a tracking number if your blade has shipped. It synced all the information over.
Yeah, there's 134 piranhas in stock, so you're doing something wrong.
Tangerine LaCroix is the worst flavor beverage on the planet, from Nick Bonomo.
It's my second favorite of all of the LaCroix. My first favorite is limoncello. You probably like something that tastes like feet or something rainbow flavored. Is that your fave?
I'm going to have a bourbon and cigar for you from Sean Anderson. When
yeah.
You get crazy, tell yourself that you're building character.
That's true.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Morning, Rod.
Can you check if the 004 is out of stock? I mean, I'm assuming not. It's been very popular. I'm telling you, this is what we're going to end up doing the whole freaking show is me on my phone.
Well, if we need to cut it short, we'll cut it short. I don't know if it would be more helpful to address problems as they come in or just jump off and do it.
I don't know. Maybe you could do it, because if you circus in, I'm going to stop texting my phone. No, there's 176 in stock of the 004. 81 in AEBL. And 95 in ADCRB.
Is Jorgie on here?
Yep, he said he was going to be.
So he can kind of fix stuff.
So if it's showing out of stock on a particular selection, like your grip, it'll be grayed out. Or the steel, it'll be grayed out so that you can work through that process. I think the worst flavor of LaCroix is that Raz, Daz, whatever. Tastes like bubblegum, like gross freaking bubblegum.
I got the Agent 5 to go through, but I had to constantly click on options for it to go through and add the cart.
Yeah, if it's grayed out, then it won't let you do it. Unless we're like out of stock on a bunch of grip colors, which is going to suck because we really don't have any clue how many we actually have in stock, except for Gray Man is completely out. We had to take it off the website altogether because we cannot get our manufacturer to make stuff in a timely fashion so we can cut grips from the material. So what we probably should do is have a ton of all the grips in stock, since we're releasing 5 different agents in all this. Like there's 1,000 available, and if we only have a few hundred of the grips in stock, then that's going to pose a problem. So, you know, I should probably go through and blanket just add 1 million freaking agent grips to stock, right? We want to do that? Wow.
EF says we'll have your knives at Tac Ops East this week.
Thanks, brother. I appreciate it. Maybe people will be able to.
If you're having trouble and can't order a certain thing, if you'll send an email and just list what you want, we'll manually put it in.
Yeah.
Make sure you put
it's
a
probably
shipping address.
This is probably a stock issue with the agent grips. That's all I can figure, right? Ma'am.
Probably. I mean, there's a lot of people saying that they're not having trouble doing it.
Okay. So as we say in the shop, Jacob probably got off the live to go kill himself.
And then people are saying we've got bad sound too, staticky clicking sound.
Oh, that's awesome. That's my favorite. Sometimes it does that. I don't really know.
Is that how it is for everybody?
I've watched the replays on some of them, and I've listened to them, and they do that sometimes. That click, 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 click crap. Sometimes there, and these are supposed to be like super mics that won't do that crap.
Sounds like interference. I don't think it's meant for us to be on here today.
Yeah. Jory said he's on the live, so he's going to try to solve it all as people complain. So that's going to be the thing.
So maybe have people put their complaints.
Oh, they are.
I'm ordering now. It went through. I was trying to order on my laptop, which I never use.
Weird. Maybe it did some cache thing. So, other than our brand new baby website being a major pain in the ass, what's everybody doing? It's crazy. I feel nuts. It's been like this since Friday, pretty much nonstop. I was able to go outside and set the targets on the range because we had some gravel added. That's all I did. I didn't point anything at anything and pull the trigger on it. And I get these like text messages from people like, hey, why don't you do other stuff involving your work all weekend? And I'm like, guys.
How is the new range going?
We added gravel. It got rained on. I went down, the gravel seemed to be dry because it was basically turning into a mud pit when it would rain. So I haven't tried to use it, but it seemed like it would be dry enough to use the day after a rain yesterday. But we shall see. That's what I know. What else, lady?
You can show the blades that we have for sale.
They're over there. Look, here they are.
In case people don't know.
Yeah, some of our patrons didn't know that we did the drop Friday.
Wow, you got them all set up all beautiful and perfect.
Yeah, I did it, man. All right, you want to go through these?
Sure.
All right, so here's the Night Stalker. This is our standard Night Stalker. This is the thinner steel, so 125 thick.
No, Jeremy.
This has got some freaking stropping crap on there.
Jeremy said he's making blades we can't sell. LOL, should I stop until the website is fixed? No, keep going. We're going to get through this.
So this is our standard Night Stalker. Here's the CQC. So for close quarters combat, that's what the C, the Q, and the C stand for. We sharpen this reverse edge. I do have good reports from Massachusetts that these are now legal. Double-edged blades are protected under the Second Amendment now. So it's 3 1/4 inch long, both of these. So here they are side by each. We did not do the CGs because they are not they're not in production right now, so we didn't do it. And we got a bunch of Night Stalkers. So here's the Night Stalkers that are on sale. Here's the Night Guard 2.0 in Apache. Is that color coming through true on the screen?
I think so.
Good. This is the standard grip, or the standard blade shape that we have, but with a higher grind and the one clip. Same grip platform, so you can take the grips off of all 3 of these and put them together. The Piranha, which I'm actually surprised that there's a few left, but we did release a bunch. So this is the Piranha, little short guy, small, 5.5 overall length. So good pocket knife.
G. Clem, they sold out.
What?
ABL Night Guard 2.0s.
Quick, like in a fast and in a hurry. So here's the Agent 001. Our collab with Bob DeMarco. So that's kind of how the Agent series was born. He brought the blade shape and a rough outline of the grip, and then I made the grip.
Thank you, William Gardner.
Magic. So here's the 002. A Warncliffe high grind. We've got a real thick
Hey,
triangle,
Eric, how are you doing?
so that we can chop stuff.
Eric said Piranha's a great blade. Yeah, you got my Piranha at Blade Show. I did replace it, though.
Yeah, he's inundating me with phone calls and texts that I have no time to answer.
Yeah, y'all don't get your feelings hurt if Tim doesn't write you back. He's got like 1.5 million.
It's not a joke. There's literally hundreds of phone calls and emails that come to my phone every day. I barely look at it, and there's one person that breaks through, and I have my phone on Do Not Disturb a lot.
Is it me?
Yeah, and that's my wife.
Oh.
So that's why Jacob just got his feelings hurt when he's like, I'm never calling you again. Sad face.
I can't not write people back. I feel bad.
I just don't.
I just will rather not have any life and just write people back all day.
There'd be no knives sharpened or made if I
you
did.
literally can't. You're just...
So this is the Agent 003. So the Night Stalker CG blade on the new Agent series. Really aggressive jimping. This has been really popular.
Hey, King
People
of
have
Knives,
loved
if
it.
you would try again, maybe it'll work now. We've been trying to work through the problems with it. And if it doesn't, send an email with what you want. We'll just manually put the order in.
There's a 004, a Puko
Try
style
different
blade.
grip colors and put what you really want in the notes. That might help.
Yeah. Jorgie said he's going to be on it.
We have our web, what do you call it? Webmaster.
Yeah,
designer.
Master of all design and function.
He's on the live, and we have ran into a lot of
creativity.
hiccups with with the ordering system. So if you would
So this
type
Puko's
in
awesome.
what the problem
The
is,
04 is like a
maybe he can fix it.
nasty freaking, I mean, it's like a little shiv, 165 thick. This thing is, and it's short, so I kept it short so the overall platform will be small, so you could boot knife this guy.
That's probably my favorite that I'm the most excited about right now.
The 4, wicked.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the 5. A lot of people are super jazzed about this because it's a EDC style. So it's a clip point. It's probably the longest blade of all so far. Yeah, it's the same length as the 001. So almost 4 inches. Real thin. This is the thinnest in the line so far at 125 thick.
Woohoo!
Just a
Bill
classic.
Armstrong was able to order.
You did it. Thanks, Bill. Try to get you straightened out.
So that's not a hardened blade, right? It's not
right. This
tumbled
is
or
a green
anything?
blade, as they call it. So green means not heat treated. The rest of them are heat treated now, and we're doing nickel boron on them. So this is one I pulled off so we could take some pictures. So we're waiting on these back from nickel boron, but we have a bunch of the 4s, but we're having to make some custom grips for these. So it's going to be interesting when people are ordering grips for the 4 later on.
What clip do you recommend for boot carry, honey?
The
2.1 or the Mod 4?
The 2.1. No, I'm sorry, the Mod 4. Excuse me. Mod 4 1.5, because that's the 1.5 opening. I gives you enough space to clip that over and down on your boot. So that's what's up with that. Those are the blades. And it's been a little bit crazy, but...
Will you make a double-edged Piranha? Gray Man's not in yet.
Yep. We don't have Gray Man. So we had to remove it from stock across the website. So if you guys want to send some hate mail to Current Manufacturing, tell them to hurry the hell up, that'd be great. Let's do that.
Would you ever make a razor type knife?
Like the scooter? Like the Motorola Razor phone?
Would you ever make a shaving razor
Like a
type
straight
knife?
razor? I used to make straight razors, but actually I only made one. I made one for the Chattanooga market. It sold in about 4.5 seconds, and I've never made another one.
Somebody out there has it.
Yep. Yeah, this lady was super jazzed and bought it for her son. I was like, wow, this is great. And it was awesome. And I didn't really want to sell it because the design was pretty neat. It was rad. I really liked it. But now I just don't know that it would sell like the other stuff. So I'm dedicating our machines to what they are. But it was...
What about a neck knife?
We got a couple of those. We have the Piranha. The DP1 is coming. The CW's little Eviscera, little micro Warncliffe. I had it this morning. I probably threw it
All
away.
the agent grips are interchangeable Scorch GM. All of them, including 004.
So yeah.
They want to know what's been the most popular so far in the drop.
The 3 and the 5.
Really?
Yeah, pretty sure. I can actually double check and look at.
Would the large Delta Sheath fit the Agent 001?
Yes.
Are we selling grips separately? Yes.
Yeah, you can still do that. Let me see stock wise.
I'm glad to hear that. HPD in the house. His 03 came in for his son who loves it, came back from school and hasn't put it down.
So.
Hey, good morning, Richard. How are you? What grip color is the most popular?
5.
I love the Apache. Gray Man.
5, 3 and 5. They're neck and neck. I mean, those have been our most popular. There you go. 3 and 5. 3 and 5. So.
Are you derailed?
Oh, 100%. I'm like, my mind.
How do I get you back on track?
My mind. I don't know. Caffeine, coffee. I mean, that's all everybody's talking about is the new website. So
that's okay. They like us.
Yeah, right. I mean, what else are we going to talk about? I really could use some caffeine, but that's not helping.
Updates on combatants and bushmen. How many more agent series are there going to be? Are we stopping at 7?
What? No.
It took a while for my Nighthawk with Gray Man to arrive, but we'll order another one when the grips come back in stock. Cool. When's the hatchet coming?
Never.
Yes, it is.
I don't know. We're going to hope to do that this year, but here's the thing.
So, hey, Shunny.
So the guy who's...
Shunny, show the...
The guy who's doing that is... So we're going to do our collab blade that we haven't announced yet after we're done with the makeup batches for the combatant, which the AEBLs are being heat treated. We're doing that right now. And then they'll be off the nickel boron. And somebody asked about what? The Bushman?
Show the Bushman and the Accomplice and the...
I am. So here's this. So here's the Bushman. These are the nickel boron before we do the Recon Distressed.
Yeah, Hunter.
So we got all of the 80 CRV ones back from nickel boron yesterday, literally yesterday afternoon. 800 of them hit the porch. So how freaking awesome does this look with the jimping? I should put some grips on there. That would make a little bit more sense, wouldn't it?
Mr. D. Cooper.
Let me grab some grips.
Sorry, I missed your name. No, they're not sold out yet.
Let's do this.
If you're having trouble ordering, please let us know what the issue is with it. We can try to help you.
Yeah, I mean, are we hearing about any more issues?
Not yet.
Thanks, Jorgie.
How many piranhas did we drop, honey? Do you want to disclose that?
1 million? It was 400.
400?
Yeah, there's less than 100 left.
Justin Lebo, I believe we're going to do that in October.
I don't have any Accomplice grips. That sucks.
You like the 003, Steven? What do you think about it?
Yeah, just stand around and you guys look at my stuff.
Thank you, Benjamin, for your order.
I don't really have...
Yeah, exactly, Phil.
I don't have the stuff I need to do this, you know what I mean? Suzanne?
Phil Kroll said, let Tim run out to the range for 15 minutes and come back more relaxed.
I've never come back.
Hey, Mr. D. Cooper, have you tried it again?
Probably not.
I think they tried to fix the issue with the belt clips being out of stock.
Yeah, let me see if... I'm sure it'll be something else. You know, it's always some sort of a... Let me see what it looks like.
Hey, Darren, if you want to email us, we'll manually put it in for you.
Yeah.
And we will send you an invoice to pay for it.
Let's do this.
Jonathan Elliott got his 003 and he loves it. Awesome.
Standing, man. Thank you. So let's do this. We're just gonna... Should I build blades under this little camera over here?
Can I put an agent grip on an outside? No.
Not even close.
They don't fit each other. Matthew D, thank you for your order for your Night Stalker.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
I know the smell of gunpowder burning always relaxes me.
Yeah. Me too, man.
That is one thing. There's two things that Tim, that he will always get in a good mood over. Being with me and shooting.
Yep. She's right. Literally, that's a true story. There's two things that will always irritate me. Not being with her and not shooting. Just kidding. All right. So, are you showing this camera?
Hey, D. Belty, we're shipping Bushmans, and if you had ABL Raiders, those are almost finished.
All right, I took the grips off of this. I don't know
where the sappers are.
Where are you on this?
I'm on your screen.
Okay, so I just took these Gray Man grips off of this Bushman that I had on the wall just to show you the comparison between the new blades and the old blades. All right, so new jimping with the swedge and then the old one. Look at that. It completely changed this knife. I'm so freaking excited about this. That, look at it. I mean, it's a whole different blade.
I don't think we got the Gray Man grips yet for 003 and the Ninazar.
No, we haven't gotten any. Any.
I thought I saw a Pronto Tonto blade that would be cool.
Yeah. We're doing a few more. So we're kind of pushing more back into the EDC, which is where we had our roots, where we got started on those things. So.
Daniel Lopez, is that an April Night Stalker order? April Night Stalker orders, April Piranha orders, most have shipped, and the grip that we're out of stock on.
The majority of what we're waiting on is the Gray Man.
Hey, Geronimo, don't tell everybody. Don't tell everybody my secret.
There's a secret?
He's telling people how he got hooked up with some blims from CW.
Uh-oh.
Just kidding. You can tell people.
Yeah, you just did. Sorry. I took the grips off. These must be a return.
They smell like cologne?
Yep. These grips smell like cologne. You guys need to take it easy on the cologne. I'm just giving you a piece of advice. When you send us a blade back, I can smell your smell for weeks in my house.
Jay Blaney said, now I need, in quotations, another Bushman. Yep.
Yeah, need is always subjective to how you justify it within yourself. Do I need a new rifle? Yes. Do I actually need it? No. All right, so I'm super excited that these two blades now have jimping because, man, all right, let me grab the original.
Give away that Bushman. Can we give away any of the stuff on the next drop, or are we waiting?
We're waiting till we get them all in-house because we want to know that we don't have like a bunch of bent or stolen or missing. So again, look at this. The jimping. Are you laughing at me?
No, I'm laughing at people's comments.
Look at that. It just looks so much more aggressive.
It really does.
I think it's awesome.
People are asking if you could do throwing knives.
I could, but I don't know much about them. So that's kind of how I've been able to be successful with our other designs, because I know stuff about them. I'd really have to study how they move.
That's crazy how it takes on such a different look.
I think they're incredible.
Yeah, they look good. How fast are the shipping after awaiting fulfillment? It's 3 to 6 months from drop date.
Right. She's telling you the truth, friend.
Unless it's a blade that we happen to already have, they can be sooner than that.
Weird.
How long will the wait be for the combatants that USPS lost? Those are, we had to remake them. So
we just got done with the makeup batch as far as the machining, beveling side. Now we just got to get those done at heat treat. That's where we're at with those right now.
Hey, we got 308 people on already.
308.
I should give something away.
We got one less person. Jacob probably ran away.
Yeah. Hey, Rocky Mountain Outdoorsman, I'll give away a 003.
Yeah, we
can do that, right?
Yep. We can give away this one that's laying on the table right here. How about that? This black one. Black on black.
I'll save it for later, though. I'll not give it away yet. Can I give away a piranha?
No.
No?
Yes. Just kidding.
Why? Are we short on sheaths?
Well, we don't have them done yet.
Oh. Update on April FMF. He's busy now.
Yep. Well, the orders are coming through again, so you know what we should do?
Oh no, Jacob, are you serious?
What?
I was really wanting to call me out today. Are you kidding, Jacob, or are you sad with us?
Is Dustin on?
Yep.
Is Dustin calling him out? Because that's like the dynamic in the shop. Like one person gets on one person and then everybody like pit bulls. So I'm just wondering if...
Where'd you get that screwdriver, Tim?
You know what that is? That's part of the Avid... Yes.
He's playing with you. Okay. Good.
I know he is. I texted him just now. That's what I was doing. I was literally texting him. Jacob, that is.
Jimmy Ally. I just announced earlier that if you see on the new website the blades have shipped, if you have not gotten an email notification of shipment, then it has not shipped. That's just from the new website. Synced everything over incorrectly. Roz is debating between 001 and 005.
Let me say this. 005 is a great EDC blade. So for all of your normal standard slicing, cutting, peeling apples, all of that type of stuff, that blade is going to cut so freaking well.
$5 from Fish Wrench.
Thanks, brother. Sorry, I'm not getting back to you guys, people's texts and everybody. Everybody has got to understand that I think I'm going to take Jacob's advice. He said, stop the live, go decompress. I'm going to just shoot my phone. I'm going to pull up a picture of a target on my iPhone, and I'm just going to smoke it. 1 300 blackout round right through the center of the screen. But trust me, I could do it. No, I mean, I'm not that stressed.
Didn't Ray Johnson give you a screwdriver?
Yeah, I'm finna talk about it. You'll talk about it now? Oh, this is the Real Avid. So the Real Avid gunsmithing kit has this micro screwdriver that clips into the side of the torque wrench so you can add more torque or use a small screwdriver. And it also has a third screwdriver with a light on it. I recommend the Real Avid stuff a lot. We use it a ton in the shop. It's good quality, and they got all the bits as is, and you can torque your stuff down. So we run the lashing screws at a 30 inch-pound, and that's how we regulate that, because that's kind of the sweet spot between enough to keep your grip from slipping, but not making them too tight where you guys can't take them out with a regular screwdriver. Because one of the other dudes in the shop, Grant, he works out, like that's his whole life. He works about 2 hours a week and works out about 38. And he would take the screws, and we had to pull him off a building because he's like, and you'd hear the screws go, they're like 17-4 stainless, which is like firing pin steel, so they'll take a lot of torque. And I'd see his freaking forearms over there like, and then people are like, I put a screwdriver in this, clamped this in a vise, and snatched it with my truck, and the screws didn't come out. I'm like, hey, guy, let's use a torque wrench, please.
Thank you, Jay Bird 92.
So that's up with that. That's up with that. That is up with that. That is lack of English. We just skip words. Say it. I know one of them's going to say it.
Don't be dumb.
Either be less dumb or use all the words. That's what I'm waiting.
Kitten is doing good, Hunter. Tim loves it.
That cat is incredible, man. But he eats. I think he's got the worms. We're going to have to deworm the little thing. He's going to cost us $1 million, I can tell you, because he was a vagrant, a vagabond, a transient, if you will. Now he's wormed his way, get it, into our hearts.
Has anyone got a weird T-Kel tattoo yet? Well,
we know that
Stephen Clayton has
a T-Kel tattoo, but
he's the only one with a tattoo, right? It's not weird, it's cool.
There was talk of someone else getting one. Did you see that?
And somebody asked about your night Nautilus.
Spittle, I just slobbered all over.
Hey, Rocky Mountain Outdoorsman, yeah, we're going to do more auctions over there, for sure.
Oh, look how I try to be cool. Did you see that? And I looked like an idiot.
How to tighten retention on TCQ sheath.
I get a new one.
That's from Jan.
Oh, So are we on my screen? So I thought we were going to go with another name, but I keep going back to Nautilus, and actually that was Jacob's name. Well, no, that was the name Jacob came up with. Jacob's name is not Nautilus. So you guys know the story of this. We had a bunch of Night Stalkers. So when we water jet them out, something happened with the mixing head on the water jet. So it made the profiles all kind of jacked up. So this all the way around was jacked up. So that's what slowed us down on the April Night Stalkers, because we had to go through and like 1 and 4 were good. So
it's awesome too. Like, he really needs to make that. He's been carrying it a lot.
That's pretty much all I've been carrying lately. So you can see what I did. I got irritated.
They like the name Nautilus.
Huh?
They like the name Nautilus.
Okay, so
they also say naughty list.
That is freaking hilarious.
Is that the piranha grip link?
Yeah, but it's not the piranha grip. So you see I pushed the thumb ramp forward and down, and then I added the jimping on the back. We actually laser jimped that. Put some jimping in here, chopped the ring off, chopped the grip off, and narrowed up the entire profile. And what resulted is a knife that I freaking love. Jacob had tied me this red knot. I don't know what it's called. DNA knot? Do not attempt? That's what it stands for. Just kidding. And I had to cut it off because I needed to get the measurements so that I could put these on the machine and make them out of Night Stalkers that are effed up.
Everybody's going to call it the naughty list now.
Yeah, that's, you can put it on the back. You've made the naughty list. I mean, so here's the piranha side by side. So yeah, see the length is about the same. Do you notice this camera focuses really quickly? So yeah, length on the grip is about the same as the piranha, but it's got the aft end. But it's probably about an inch longer than the piranha, but still very, very EDCable. And it's the 125 thick. I'm telling you, she keeps catching me with this knife, and like, you need to make that. And you can see these are a jacked up set of grips that we machined the recess too deep, so they look like crap. This is the stuff I carry.
I just thought about shark bite. You know those shark bites that you used to buy all the time?
Man, with the house,
I was like, you should call it shark bite. And then I was like, no, don't call it shark bite.
The house we used to live in was busted. Okay? And me being Mr. Fix-It and Handy, I'm like, I'm going to unbust this house. And I did. I did a ton of work in that house.
That jimping would look nice on the regular Night Stalker too.
Yeah, we're going to try to do a version of that. We actually did this in the shop with the laser. I tried to file it in. I think Dustin was like, or Jacob, somebody said that should have jimping. And I was like, zip, and this file was like, not doing that. So I lasered it in. And it worked. It was really cool. And then one of those yahoos freaking deleted it.
What do I have a lot of sheets of that I could give away? Do we have plenty of Night Guard sheets if I wanted to give away?
We just got a handful.
Okay, what about Nighthawk sheets?
If one of these yahoos is still on here, Dustin or Jacob would probably know exactly.
Yeah, y'all tell me, what do we have a bunch of sheets for?
I don't think at Night Guards we have a bunch of
blemish knives that I could give away.
I do know that we have more stalkers to get the April stuff out.
Hawks, okay. It said Nighthawk.
Ta-da!
Gus, do you have any Velcro backed TCal patches? I was looking on the site and didn't see any.
Oops.
Yes,
we have a lot actually. We just need to. If we leave the compound today, Mrs. CW, we need to secure that picture-taking telecommunication device that has internet access, so that we can get the overachiever to put these things on the website. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect him and Georgie on more than just the live and let them get that crap.
What clip do you recommend for the Piranha? 2.1, right, for pocket?
Yeah. I like
2.1, Richard. It's DCC 2.1. Let us know if you need it. We'll get you one.
Man, I don't know.
All right, so let's do an OD Green Nighthawk. You have one.
Yeah, it looks like... Yeah, because we had gone 24 minutes without an order, Now in the last 9 minutes, I've had 15 orders.
Oh, but how many people got frustrated and we missed those sales? That kind of sucks.
Well, you know, what are you gonna do?
You just have to.
What are you gonna do?
Trust that it's all gonna work out.
We do that, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we trust that it's all gonna work out. Now that the funk is lifted, let's have some fun. Let's talk about this. Is Ron Izzy on right now?
I don't know.
Well, I know Raymond is, right?
Yeah, Josh, I don't know what's up with the audio. We'll try to figure
Is it still doing it?
Yeah, a lot of people are saying it's kind of fuzzy.
Here, let me turn this off and turn it back on. Wanna try that?
Ron's not going to be on today.
I'm gonna get with it. I got no time for that. Like, I'm gonna turn my mic off. Did you see it go down on your side?
Yeah. But he will watch the replay.
Is it
Electronics.
Is it back on now? Mine?
Yeah.
All right, maybe that'll help. I don't know.
Electronics. We are going to be doing more whatnots. The next one I have scheduled is September 19th, I think.
Right.
For the Forged AF collab.
Right.
Damascus, Baker Forge Damascus.
You guys are fortunate.
It said it's a subtle noise that I'm blocking out. It's not overly irritating.
When I would watch
subtle ticking.
Yeah. And you know what? You guys remember back in the day when your cell phone would make your radio go tick, 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 tick. I wonder if that's not it. I bet if I put
what's causing it?
It could be a cell phone interference, some frequency where they're just angry with each other. Because these mics are supposed to have.
Yeah, I wonder if Joe would know anything about that, or if that's.
What to know? What to know? So look, Ron Izzy sent me this. Let's go over here.
Now listen, if you don't like spicy food, do not buy these. They're spicy.
It is written in Cambodian. And he knows that I like Cambodian food and hot food and spicy food and all that.
Give me one.
These?
Oh, never mind. I don't want to chew them.
Just chew on
I
there.
don't want to chew in people's ears.
I'm going to do it. We'll just do it together so you can call me the asshole.
That's so annoying to chew.
It's not.
Here you
go.
No, I'm not eating those.
Okay, I'm going to do it. Ready?
That is annoying.
I'm chewing hard too so they can hear it. So, basically, woo! Are you back on this camera or this camera? So
Nick says he loves spicy food and buys Mexican candy. I always thought that Mexican candy was a joke at first, until I realized that's how it's supposed to be.
You see this?
No, I love it.
This is a fried, dried chili pepper. And it is hot as H.
Will B says it could be how you have the receiver plugged into the electrical outlet, especially if there's another electrical cord overlapping.
Receiver is wireless. Maybe let's try that.
Okay, don't mess with it right now. Huh?
I'm unplugging the charger on the thing. See what's up? Is that right? Is that better? I would love it if it was. So these are hotter than H, but I love hot food. Ron Izzy has no idea. These are so good. Me and CW yesterday were tearing this stuff up. He sent 2 bags.
Oh, I love them.
Man, they're so good.
Hey, you fixed it.
No way.
You did.
Who said that?
They said that the sound is gone.
Who said that?
Several people.
Who recommended that?
Will B.
We didn't send him something special.
But Will B, do you want some spicy chilies?
No, I'm not giving these away. You're crazy. Anyway, they're hot as hell. But I like hot food and they're so good. Jacob likes hot food too.
Well, all this time we've been annoying people with interference, all because we had the damn thing plugged in because we're dumb.
And William, man, so good. Woo! That bite was real hot.
Tim, your pants are not enough. They are.
My whole body is. It's a wonder that I get to alive without food all over myself. Like, you guys see these videos sometimes, the shorts?
2 million Scoville gummy bears with my friend is gross as hell. Man.
Yeah, see.
Tim, when he was quitting nicotine, he was eating straight up ghost peppers. Because he was trying to get like that high, but he couldn't do his nicotine.
Look, let's talk about how bad this was. Oh, yeah. She's telling me. So I was growing Bahoot Jalokius. A friend of mine, I called him Papa, but his name's Larry. One of my best friends in the whole wide world for a long, long time. And he's literally 3 times my age. He brought these peppers. We weren't even there and left them on the porch. I thought you'd like these. So I grew them. And we had really high clay content soil, like red clay. And it was a super hot summer. So those things got
Thanks,
crazy.
Frank. Hello.
Crazy hot. And then, wow, I'm sweating under my eyes.
Don't put your fingers in your eyes.
So I was quitting nicotine, and I would pick like the stupidest fights with C-Dub. This like, and in my mind they were real. These were very serious issues. These were major infractions that she was doing.
Wait, Matthew, we saved your life? How did we save your life? That's awesome.
From eating this hot stuff, and he was crying, and he swerved off the road, and he missed getting T-boned. That's what he told me. I totally made that up, every bit of it. No idea.
Jacob, does your kid have your phone?
Beep, bop, beep, bop, bop.
No, it says XXEW90ZZZ.
Yep. Yep. Somebody else has his phone. Or he went to sleep.
Okay, so you were eating peppers.
No, I was starting fights with C-Dub over absolutely nothing, like stupid stuff like, the toilet paper is rolling off the roll the wrong direction. Like I'd lose my shit over nothing. So one day, and then I would sit up. I was dipping. So Copenhagen long cut was what I used to chew, but I would swallow it, didn't even spit, can a day where you couldn't even see it. And then one day she said, I think you need to quit. And I'm like, well, I always told you, if you told me that I needed to quit, I would quit. So for some stupid reason, cold turkey seemed like a great idea. And if you guys have heard me throwing the hammer at the biggest, most swole dude you've ever seen in your life at work one day, that was also fueled by
nicotine. Did we tell that story before?
I think we did. Sean Foster. Big dude. Nice guy. Nicotine. Anyway, so I got pissed about something and went outside, and I needed the endorphin rush because I was all over the place, and I was eating, just grabbing Bahoot Jalokia, just to so kind of a raise in my adrenaline. I was an insane person. Insane. I mean, that was crazy. I would sit up in the middle of the night going, like sweating. It was crazy.
Has anybody else quit and had a hard time?
I think dip is harder. And if I didn't have it in, I was eating. I think
it's funny people's comments about the toilet paper.
I'd go to sleep. I just made that up. Whatever. I would go to sleep with the dip in my mouth. So I would wake up in the morning, take it out, and then I'm like, coffee. And that looked like a poop face, but I wouldn't poop coffee. I would just be angry. I got the two faces mixed up just then. That stuff is great. Ron Izzy. Man, I freaking love it.
People are asking about the cat. Do you want to show the cat?
No, he's sleeping. No, he's not. He's just staring at me. Why are you looking at me like that? Do I need to show the cat?
Miss Neon Nix, NYX. We would love it. We love Mexican food and...
Oh, yeah. We eat authentic Mexican food, too. So we're not none of these normal.
Here's Kitty.
Look at his eyes. You see his eyes? He doesn't want to see him. Oh, wait. So they're OD green eyeballs. You can't even see him. He disappeared. His whole body's gone. He's like,
that cat is plotting on you from Gusty.
He was just like this.
Oh no, Sean.
What?
I'm sorry. Ran over his daughter's favorite cat.
Oh man. Suzanne put ours in the microwave. No, oven. She put our daughter's cat in the oven.
No, I did not.
You did too.
A toy cat.
It was electronic. It was oh, super funny. That was funny. Now you want to
I did melt him in there.
So she was at that. Now he won't. I should have left this dude alone.
Hey, here's the Nighthawk giveaway, guys.
So our youngest daughter, her favorite thing in the world was to put her toys in the oven, and we didn't know. So all of a sudden, she cooks this cat, and she will not Let us live it down.
Todd Carr, congratulations. You won a Nighthawk with OD green grips.
My face. Anyway, that cat has OD green eyes, so it looks like my shirt. It's black. I'm like, I have to keep it now, right?
Todd, send us an email. We'll get your order sent to
That's
Jacob.
so crazy.
Are there any other blades you know of that I can give away? I heard we had some built TCQs. Is anybody interested?
Hey, Pete's sake needs an invoice for one of those BT dubs. I don't know. I'm trying to see. I just heard this noise.
If anybody's interested in a TCQ, let me know.
Yeah. Yeah, isn't Trevani?
Do y'all all know what knife that is?
Isn't his class this weekend?
Show the knife and see if they want it.
Oh, no. I'm trying to.
EF says, I quit smoking cigarettes 30 years ago and picked up smoking cigars. Cigars are so much better. I wish I could smoke them.
Yeah, we used to, but. So here's the TCQ, the only one that we produce. Well, actually, I discontinued all of them. So this was done with Steve Trine. If you guys don't know who he is, he was a CIA guy, did their CQB training, is now an active instructor at Gunsight Academy. He's just an all-around deadly human. And we collaborated on this. This is my first collab we ever did. And it just didn't really get the traction that it should have. So it's a take on a push dagger, but it doesn't have a T-handle, so it's more legal because it doesn't have a T-handle, but it gives you the same grip.
B. Wagner, yeah, a lot of people do use that for duty carry.
Yeah, they do. And then
God bless you too, Christopher.
You've got the thumb drop for more control. Put the finger forward so that you got a little bit more detail work. And then you have the regular wrap. So there were 3 grips. And this space, your finger doesn't drop in that. It just pulls the blade in. This is to draw. So when it would sit below the waistline, it sits at a 45 where this part's parallel with your belt, and it draws straight. And the weird thing is,
hey Ryan Henley, just send us an email. We'll get you some.
He could have promoted it much higher, but he didn't because he felt. I understand the reasons why Steve didn't want to push it too hard. It was because he writes a lot of articles for firearms blogs and firearm news and all kind of.
Is that ADCRV2?
Yeah. We never did those in stainless.
How much, Ray Johnson? How much are you asking? How much that blade cost?
We'll just do that offline because
yeah. If you want one, send us a message.
And the new sheath, we did a new sheath for it too. I don't know. Maybe we should re-release these. I'll promote them. But Steve felt it would be tacky if he used all of his outlets to push the thing. And, you know, like if he's at Gunsight Academy, everybody wants to know what the instructor is wearing. He could be, I'm wearing my knife that I came up with, but he felt like that wouldn't be professional. And he's a subject matter expert on defensive blades and defensive use of blades. So he thought that, you know, he couldn't give an objective opinion. I'm like, look, man, just push it. We had the opportunity to put this thing on TV, and he's like, no, because of blah, blah, blah. And he used to do a lot of choreography for fight scenes for movies and stuff. Genuinely a bad mofo. However, he's too polite. So the blade didn't get any traction. That blade made Recoil magazine. Oh, speaking of that, let's look at this. I went and picked these up.
Benjamin Brewer, we're using giveaway tool. That's StreamYard's tool. It's pretty fair. It doesn't let double entries and things like that.
I wish Recoil would label the page numbers. Am I just dumb and not seeing it?
Hey, good morning, Andrea.
Where is it? Isn't it?
Ouchie EDC. I feel like gun people don't see enough defense knives. He definitely should have shameless plug. Yeah, I mean, Tim he loves guns so much. He's really knowledgeable on them, and he really would be great in that space. That's why what he came up with this morning is awesome.
Oh, man.
We can't even tell you about it.
Yeah, because here's the thing. I'm pretty sure that some of our competitors are watching our lives and are on our Patreon gleaning ideas, because there's no way they can come up with exactly what I came up with and try to push it to market one day ahead of mine without some sort of insider knowledge. Where are the page numbers, Recoil?
Isn't it 24? It's that little...
It's not labeled.
Here, I'll find it for you.
Here, find it for me. I'm incompetent. So let's do the other gifts while you're looking for pages.
Here you go.
Are you kidding? What an idiot I am. Okay, so it's in the incoming. So look at that. There's a TS-87 right there next to some boots. But this came about because Ian, one of their riders, he's also a Spec Ops guy from Great Britain.
W says, I'd rather carry that TCQ than the TDI, which is too small for my hand. Wasn't that one of his reasons?
That was one of the reasons, because Steve did a lot of CQB training. He still does a lot of training for, ooh, look, the TRP. I want one of those BT dubs.
Hey, Rocky Mountain, we are going to give that one away. I promise.
What?
The 003.
So, yeah.
I'm going to do the TCQ next.
Oh, you're going to give one away? Cool.
And then we'll do a 003 later.
So, yeah, that's it. But, yeah, guys on duty liked the idea of the K-bar. They just didn't like the implementation of it. So, we made IWB, just the handle sticks up, super clandestine. I don't know. Maybe I need to promote it more. We got another thing that we may be kicking off. I still haven't really decided yet whether or not we're going to push into another industry with TKL or not. Early talks. But if we do, then that might put us into the training space some. Because I know some dudes that are really, really good trainers. And I could just pull some people together so that we can do the total package, you know. Defensive blade and firearm and rascaling type of stuff. So let's talk about my gifts.
On NYX, after I move out of Colorado, I'm going to be going to school for gunsmithing. Been wanting to do that for a long time.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people talk about Sonoran Desert Institute online.
Oh, and I remember the person that I was trying to think of last week.
You did?
Bill Rapier.
Yeah, he did the MTAC.
That's the one that you always say you recommend for knife training.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, he came up with a blade himself, and it's actually in that same article. No, in this magazine. And he's Navy SEAL, I think. Anyway, so let's talk about the screwdriver. So
TKL 1911 grips.
Hey, we're actually making them.
James Slade TS-87 is an awesome tool. I use one in the shop almost every day.
Oh yeah, and then the dude that lives across the street, he owns an excavation company. He was telling me when he was adding the gravel the other day, he said he uses that thing all the time. All the time. So this is a vessel screwdriver. Raymond Johnson sent me another one because Dustin is a dirty, dirty thief. He stole the one in the shop. But the cool thing is, the first one Raymond sent didn't have the box. Here's the box. What makes this special? This picture right here. This picture revealed a super secret thing. Check it, yo. Oh!
We need to turn off your text notifications. They come through on my...
Close it out. You don't know how to do a thing.
I don't know how to do that.
Do it. I'll do it for you. Pause this stupid live.
No.
Where is it?
Don't worry about it. Go back.
Just go there and close it out. They won't do that anymore. Now, people text me while I'm doing it live like I can do it. TCP? Raymond, that's the firearm I was just looking at. Anyway, so he sent me this vessel screwdriver because Dustin stole the other one, but now we both have one, and it's awesome. And
Ryan, we may have some. Send us an email.
What are we talking about? So look at this.
Craig Drake. Most of them have shipped unless we're out of a grip color. If you wouldn't mind, send us an email. Bill Rapier was on team 3 from Jason Smith.
Yeah, I knew he was a teams guy. So tour knives. Raymond also sent this. Raymond likes to send me stuff because we have similar taste in lots of stuff. So this is the Raider. Just kidding.
Glad to hear that, DD.
So this, what is this called?
Did you say it was the Raider?
I did not. I didn't mean to. It says Field 3.0.
Hey, Top Kingener, send us an email and we'll...
So Raymond sent me this. It's the Tour Field 3.0. So it's classic Tour. I think that's a Cerakote. You know, kind of a little drop point, maybe a little clip, a little bit of a clip to it. High grind, feels like 156 thick steel. They make decent stuff. I like what Tour's got going on. The little offset colors in the sheath are kind of neat. So thanks, Raymond. This will go in the collection of my fixed blades that
I like
love.
their stuff too, and I know they're like a competitor, but you know I'm honest about.
Wait,
it.
you mean
Stuff.
you're allowed to say that our competitors make good knives? How strange! Yeah.
Well, you know why I like them, because they feel like our quality.
They're substantial. That they make their stuff well, and I've never heard of anything.
The key to a push dagger for Leo would be a sheath that attaches to the duty belt behind the magazine pouch. The TDI handle sticks up too high, and the sheath and belt attachment isn't ideal.
That is what the TCQ
from EF
is. The TCQ was designed around all of that. For that, seated draw, behind the mag well, IWB, it's the thickness of your belt. It just really low slimline, and it should have gotten more traction than it did. I don't know.
Darren Strong says everything Tor makes, though, looks like someone else's design.
That's interesting. I was talking to, who was I talking to that knows them?
DP1 is in production, Sling Fiend.
Yeah, we got the steel rolling. I mean, we haven't cut it yet, but we got it.
Mark Fiegel wants a camo hoodie.
Oh, what a great idea, Fiegel. Man.
Problem the Glock, your ring blades blow towards away. Yeah, I do think ours are more comfortable.
Yeah, and I think I accidentally created a rift with that because I had never seen their ring blades, and then I made a Tonto ring blade, and apparently they had the market cornered and no one else was allowed to make a Tonto ring blade, but I had never seen theirs. So my approach was, actually, my ring grip started on the reverse Tonto, and then there's like 4 different iterations of it until I got it the way I wanted it. Some people got those old ones out there somewhere. I'm trying to look for that tiny one. Anyway, and then people asked if I could put a drop point blade, and that's when I came up with this guy. So this is the very first ever Night Stalker in black Cerakote.
Do we have any idea blades that are good for IWB?
Yeah, all of them. It just depends on if you wear your sheath right. And then people started saying, hey, will you make a Tonto on that grip? I'm like, hey, yeah, I can do that.
I have a Scallywag Spindrift that was made by Tor Solid Knife. I didn't know they made their knives. Does Scallywag not do their own knives? Or was that like a collaboration?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Waiting to order the Warncliffe Piranha. That's going to be a great little knife. Yep.
Heck yeah, it is. Let's not talk about who the collaborator is, though. Not yet. Oh, we haven't. Nobody knows that, except for the guys in the shop. Shh.
Any update on the Adversary? Waiting for the grips on my 2 and 3.
Have we shown the metal version of it now that we've got it done? Here it is.
Hey, King of Knives got his order to go through. Awesome.
Look at this. This is the Adversary in steel and a green blade and green blade. Look at, you guys remember this from GPTV? Look at that.
Chad, I think so. If somebody uses Zelle, will it ship after it's paid off? I think probably you have to pay it all, right?
Isn't Zelle a Chase bank?
Maybe he meant to say Sizzle. Yeah, because it's...
No, I don't think so. It goes through like a normal order. And Sezzle...
Oh, yeah, you pay Sezzle back, and we go ahead.
Yeah, they give us the whole amount, and they'll come after you. But we'll ship it.
Have you ever thought about making an option for thicker handle scales?
I have.
People have large hands and need something to help the knife fill up.
I have. You know, and here's the thing with that. So let's have some real talk, whomever. I have a lot of things planned and in process for grips.
Thanks, Jameson.
I think we've got some really good blade designs, and we could really enhance the entire line by making different offerings in G10 grips. However, that is a big bottleneck for us because we're selling so many of the production line things that taking my energy and our machinist energy and pushing it towards these prototype projects detracts from getting those 3 to 6 month wait times down. There's a lot of cool stuff that is in my brain and in my book, and then we've done some tests on in the way of grips. And like for the Bushman, I have a set of palm swell grips. I think that just, if some people need that, the Sapper, Mercenaries, all those blades could use for the people that want that bigger, more pistol grip style. But yeah,
Red Eye Devil yes, in general, they're 3 to 6 months, but some of them are going to ship quicker because we have the blades already. Depends on what you order.
That's right. Yeah, because we do stuff on a production cycle. We're actually, I know Jeremy's super jazzed. He just got concrete.
Okay, Chad. Yeah, I figured you were trying to say Sezzle.
That's all right. You can send me Zelle straight away. I'll take it for nothing, free. But yeah, do you guys see the adversary when I was showing it? The edge on this thing is crazy, crazy thin. I mean, let's look at it again. It's 10. Actually, I think
when do you think those will ship?
We're doing the heat treat on them now on the AEBLs. We're working on the 80 CRVs now. So that is a 10 thousandths edge on a 165 thick blade. And it is even tip to choil. Even 10 thou.
Is the new sheath design available for the Piranha? It is the new design. Yeah, sort of.
The last ones we shipped are still.
Yeah.
They have the double, whatever. And if you guys are having trouble with your Piranhas, one, you can reach out. You don't have to put public Facebook posts without taking the same amount of time it will take to send me an email. Push it in all the way. Because it has a double click. So it's got a little minor and then a click. You click past. And we've gotten probably 10 emails, which is not a ton.
We've gotten 10 emails that are like, it's rattling, it's rattling out. Well, it's because it's not pushed all the way.
You just go click and push it in the rest of the way. Because I came up with a fix for what otherwise was the sheath that was kind of lackluster. And that is that secondary click. So it'll go kind of in and then click, a real deep click. But if you have any trouble, always, we're not the company that you have to go publicly and put them on blast just to get our attention. We actually do respond to emails. We do. And
except for whenever they get buried, send another one.
Yeah, if it takes too long, reach back out. Just ring our bell a little bit. But, you know, give us a chance to take care of it for you. Our customer service is, I tell the guys all the time.
004 is not sold out, Trevor. We still
I don't think so. It wasn't a few minutes ago.
Jacob said I could stress you out more until I'm sticking new knives for 2025. I don't know what that means.
I've designed a couple of new blades for next. But I don't even want to talk about them because then people are going to be like, what? What is that? But yeah. If you look at my sketchbook, there's 18 million knives. Not 18 million. That was a complete
sketching. Lie. He said sketching. Thanks everybody for saying we have good customer service.
Yeah, we try.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, I think that, I don't know. I can't stand to be ignored. I can't stand to be treated badly, and I can't stand when somebody doesn't stand behind their product. So that's one of the foundational stuff. And you got to think, CW and I started by standing on our feet all weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then standing on our feet in the shop making these blades. And then we sold every single knife in person. So we had to talk to the people, and then they would come back the next week, or they'd tell their friends. So we really were face to face, and we want to still have that, even though we're, I don't know what you call us, mid-sized company now, but we're still making all of our blades.
Hashtag Tirani, that's the collaborator's last name on the TCQ, because y'all tried to get smart and hashtag TCQ.
Ooh, she said something just in. Y'all don't even know.
I'm just kidding.
She bad.
For the TCQ that we showed a minute ago, that push dagger. Yeah,
so let's talk about the other gifts. Let's do that. I'm not going to say last names. Dang it. Did that fall out of there? That's annoying.
What?
You got mixed up. No, that's Ron Easy's note. So I will just simply say Austin. Because it says, thanks again for the trade. We traded some stuff. And it's really, really, really rad. So, look. It's a challenge coin.
Let me get over here.
Oh, man. She didn't.
Sorry.
It's a challenge coin.
Who sent you that?
Austin. I'm not going to say his last name. Oh, never mind. There it is.
Oh.
So apparently staff sergeant in the Army presented for excellence with a thumb down. I wasn't really sure. I think there's some sarcasm in that, like, you're not being excellent, thumbs down. I'm not sure if he meant that I didn't do excellent and I got a thumbs down. So he has his own stickers made of himself doing a thumbs down. And the challenge coin. It's freaking rad. That's pretty neat. I didn't even know you could do that.
That is cool.
So thanks, Austin. I love challenge coins. You guys know that. Challenge coins are one of my favorites.
That's cool. Friend of Cosmic. He says, I owe a lot of my weekend productivity to you guys. I turn on the lives in the background and get work done around the house. That's kind of cool.
Man, thanks. So this one is from Billy.
And
I'm not going to say his name unless he wants to. I recognize his name. So he is obviously Canadian. And another challenge coin. I was kind of getting worried because I hadn't gotten challenge coins in a minute. So emergency management.
Hold on, I'm slow. I'm sorry. We have a whole bunch of emails coming through.
Emails
from the drop. There's probably like 100 emails.
Get to work. So anyway, he sent me a challenge coin. Toronto PD. I freaking love challenge coins. And then 3 patches. So this is the fire service from Toronto.
I am Will said, hey, you got the patches and coin, exclamation. Maybe it's from him.
Yeah, it is. I didn't want to say. So Toronto Fire. And then CBRNE. That's typically chemical, biological, whatever emergency response teams. How rad is this patch?
Thanks, Keith.
Yeah, look. Chemical, biological,
and Keith
radiological,
asked a little bit ago, 001 or 005 better for EDC?
I think EDC 5. Because 001 is a defensively minded blade being double-edged. Now, if you asked us to do it single-edged, they'd probably be pretty even. But 5 is a thinner steel, so it's going to be more for your cutting task. I would think 5 is a good EDC blade.
Email is probably better, Todd. I've kind of been...
What are the emails?
Been given
do we need to address
Instagram because it's been hard for us to keep up with everything, and he will answer you, but it just... Either one's fine.
I was trying to see if I could address any of these emails on the live if people are watching.
There's a ton.
I mean, is it like the same theme?
I didn't. I just saw a bunch come through. I didn't look at them.
Oh, same time?
What's the point of a challenge coin?
Originally, they had...
the old design, Rider 308, was welded, so maybe we have pictures of the old welded sheath, but we do have the newer one with the rivets. If you want to order another one. Initially,
a challenge coin was just to show pride in your unit or some special accomplishment you had done. If you did some work with, like I deployed on the USS Boxer, I've got a couple of their coins, and any of the places that you would go, you coin. So, kind of memorable collector thing. But it morphed into this, if you're part of this group, you have that challenge, that coin in your pocket. And if you're out at the bar, and everybody's like, hey, I'm with 2-4. Boom, you lay your 2-4 coin out. If you don't have your challenge coin, you were challenged to prove it, you had to buy the round.
Hey, Bo Bram, enter again and spell it #TARANI just to make sure you get counted.
So that's what challenge coins are now. So basically they're like, oh, if you're part of this group, prove it. Bam. Which is why all of our patrons get the TKL challenge coin, which I love because they're neat.
Hey, we got 337 people on here.
Is that a record or something?
A lot.
That's a record.
More
Look,
than usual.
Joey sent me this one. Is he on still? Probably. Anyway, I think it's awesome because I like copper. Anyway, sorry. Distracted. Oh! Did you remember this? This dude made this out of solid silver. Remember that?
Tim have nods, N-O-D-S?
No.
What's that mean?
Night vision.
Oh.
I'm going to tell you why. She knows why. She said, oh, because she knows what they cost. I did a trade this week. I'm not going to say his name because he uses this kind of gear professionally, and I don't want to out the dude. So, whatever. I can't fit this under the screen. But I did a trade. Galvion.
Yes, Joey's here.
Thank you. That challenge coin is awesome, Joey. I love it. I play with it all the time. This is an actual helmet. He's like, I noticed you don't have one. I've got an extra. It didn't fit me the way I wanted it to. Would you be willing to trade? Absolutely, yes. So this is actual gear. Only thing I did was put my Velcro patch on the back. This is somebody said we don't have, and my blood type. So if you guys ever shoot me,
Trey S, if you're a patron, you should get a challenge coin. If you haven't,
if you're brand new, we'll take care of them. If you are older and you still didn't get it, you slip through the cracks, and we're gonna do it.
Are the challenge coins on the website?
They are. The non-member coins should be. The member coins
can too. They should be on the website.
The non-member coins you can buy, but to get the one that says member, the only way you can get that is by being a patron.
Hey, Caleb Hale.
Or by running into me in person in public.
How are we coming on the warthog?
They're nickel boron. Anyway, see, this space is for my nods, and this space is for my comms ear pro stuff. And to get this space filled, it's about $7,000, and to get this space filled is about $4,000.
That's insane.
It's insane, right? So for now,
hey, how did we not give Hunter and Casey Shelton member coins? They're like the OGs.
Well, they're so old we didn't have a member coin at the time. For real, that's probably what it is. We didn't have the member coin. But no, I need nods. I mean, here's what I probably want to do. I probably want to go.
Hey, Jason, how long have you been a patron? Did we miss you? We got a bunch of patrons, and sometimes we accidentally miss.
Yeah, we get an influx when we do these drops, too. Where are the member? Do I have a member coin in here?
Y'all just send us a message on Patreon.
Yeah. That's the best way to do it. That's not a member coin. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Jason. We probably just missed it.
We probably just don't like you.
Kevin, we showed the accomplice a minute ago. We actually are.
So we got the 80 CRVs back from Nickel Boron.
Yep.
Maybe later we can go to lunch. Sorry, Anchorman. They're here. I talked with Eric Outer from Outer Limitless, who I collab with on this blade. I was like, hey, man, I'm putting jimping on all my stuff. Do you want to put jimping on the accomplice? And he said no. And I'm like, all right, you're dumb. But I didn't do it because I respected his wishes.
Oh man, honey, it would have been so good on there.
Yeah.
Why didn't he? Did he say why he didn't want it?
No. So, well, apparently he knows better than me. Whatever. Like the Taylor's Ridge has it now. It will.
Ouchie EDC said, hold on, let me show you. Show it again. You weren't on camera.
I wasn't?
No, I was showing your face.
My shoulder, you mean? So the grips are at the shop, but these, I got 800 blades on the porch yesterday, which only means one thing. We finna be real busy, man.
Tim Jones says he was the 25th patron back in the day. I know, you've been around a long time.
Yeah, and
appreciate it.
And he's been patient.
Support.
He's been patient as we've grown.
Pay for your nods by hosting night matches at your range for people with nods.
I mean,
all good. I know Tim doesn't like me because I was Navy.
Navajo.
Is that what you call him?
Yeah, that's what I call him.
More of a sharp edge to shave wood for a fire is my guess, from Jeremy.
Yeah, I mean, look, maybe. Why can't you just scrape it off? I don't know. Yeah, you don't know. Here's what I do. I pull out a fire plug because I keep them in my pocket all the time, and you look at them with a spark in your eye, and they will ignite, like, just instantly. I like them so much that I gave a handful of them away to the guys in the shop. Like, here, you need these.
He said I was boat team 20, so I was more of an Uber.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's all the Navy is for the Marine Corps anyway. GBGB, the great big gray boat. Marine Corps taxi and whatnot. Kidding. No, I mean, I think it's interesting that the best aviators in the world are in the Navy. I'm probably going to make our Air Force guys mad about that, most likely. But I spent a little bit of time on LHD-4, which is like a mid-size the USS Boxer. It's a mid-size carrier, so just vertical takeoff and landing stuff. Harriers, helos. So not a big giant carrier, but still big gray boat. giant.
Roz has one of the first Bushmen in AEBL, and the only thing I miss is not having jimping.
Yeah, well, now you can buy another one. It's interesting. I kind of exasperate our machinist and manufacturing side sometimes where I'm like, we need to do this. Jeremy actually is pretty cool with it. He's like, yeah, we can do it. Or he'll just tell me, we can, but it will cost you this. Or it will cost the customer this. And sometimes I go, $200 is not worth it. Or sometimes I go, we'll just raise the price. We need to do it.
Michael White, you won the TCQ.
Congratulations. Sorry, she knows I'm being an idiot. I'm loving this tangerine LaCroix.
He's big on using the back edge of the blade to scrape off tinder. If you watch his review of him beating shit out of the Bushman, you see how he does it.
Y'all got CW to say a swear word. I don't even know how you did it. It's a quote. Quote. She quoted somebody.
Let's see if you made anybody mad about the Air Force comment. Surface vessels or ships, submarines or boats, from Dennis Ackerman.
I can't even spell, so I don't know what that means.
What about USAF from Bill Armstrong? I
don't know what that means.
What Marines call Air Force guys besides kitties? LOL from Goonie. Mr. Ed, the Patreon drop went pretty good. We're having trying to get through all the hiccups with the new website.
Yeah, I mean, it's just insane. That's all I can tell you. Insane. I'm just seeing what everybody's complaining about.
You can do that after.
No, I'm not doing. I'm turning my phone off.
So we're going to be giving away a 003 before we jump off here.
Yeah.
If you're having issues with ordering, send us an email. We'll try to get to.
I don't know how I've gotten this far without extra caffeine. I'm pretty sure I'm going to die. That's what's going to happen. But I was considering going to Costco today. Probably be a stupid idea because it's going to be crazy busy.
Yeah, the Sunday before Labor Day. Sure will.
I think we're laboring. Aren't we laboring?
Are we?
I'm pretty sure the guys voted to labor.
I asked you yesterday and you said they were coming to work.
That's what laboring is.
Oh.
We are laboring.
I thought you meant like
you're giving birth.
Taking the day off.
And we're knifing it up. I don't know whether I need to just stay buried in the basement and do all these FLNs. Or if Carson is going to do the freaking FLNs or not. I haven't seen.
Still sharpening. We really need somebody to sharpen for us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dustin said yes, we agreed on laboring.
Somehow I've been told that everybody wants to do like a party. Like have a party photo. And that will bring us a sharpener. I'm not really sure how you put all those pieces together.
Air Force are called Zoomies, bus drivers, chair force, and yes, I spent 20 years in the Air Force from Roberto Santini. See, honey, you're going to alienate our
I
people.
talk more trash about Marines because I eat crayons, and I can. So
yeah, we do like espresso. Any kind of coffee is good.
Yeah, pretty much caffeine. Good to go. I'm a fan of caffeine. Did I cover all of the trades and or presents? Did I talk about?
Hey, who's your hippie? I don't think you missed it. We didn't sell 003s out, did we? I think we still have some left.
I mean, they have been crazy popular, but I can definitively tell you momentarily, sir.
Has he done a new review of the Accomplice now that they have been released? If he hasn't, why not? LOL.
I guess he's busy. 3. No.
What can I not use my Raider for? Man, this knife is robust for everyday work.
There are 86 03s in stock.
Tim uses his Raider for everything.
Everything. Let me see what flavors. 42 of those are in AEBL and 44 are in ADCRV. That's why I thought that I should.
Hey, Walter Street, I'm sorry to hear that. Where are the FMF blades in process? 003. What?
You remember what I told you about that really weird thing?
No.
With the blades that got taken back to Jeremy.
Yes.
That's where the FMFs are in process. For some reason, we decided to let Jeremy machine them so that we could hurry up and get them to people's hands. And then we were tumbling them in our shop because my vibe is bigger than Jeremy's. And his work's good for the small stuff and mine's huge for the big stuff. And since we're 15 miles as the crow flies apart, one of our guys picks them up and brings them to us. So he brought them finished, ready for us to heat treat, and elected to take them back to Jeremy. I don't know. Instead of ship them, I don't know. He's just like, hey, these are ready to go on to the next step. Let me take them back to where they came from. Not sure where.
Okay, so
the confusion.
Matthew just said that it won't let you select the blade steel on 003, and I just tried it, and he's right. It won't let you select the blade steel
at all.
Both grayed out.
That means it's showing out of stock, which is weird.
Because it's not, right?
Because it's not. That's awesome.
Jorgie?
Yes, he's still on, or?
Just being on the live stream, does that get you entered into the giveaway?
Nope. You gotta
Can
comment.
you enter in for Richard? Just enter in as TKL Knives.
I gotta find us. I have to go on there and see.
I wonder if I could do it, Richard. And then if my name gets drawn, I'll just let you.
You just have to enter whatever code she puts up there.
Yeah, but he has trouble seeing, so he can't just enter it in.
Yeah, we've done that before.
Mm-hmm. Would Tim recommend the FMF Mercenary or the Sapper for a large multi-purpose woods knife?
So I'm texting right now. You guys are going to have to just take a back seat.
Can you show the DP one?
No. Hey, did Georgie say anything like he was on?
Not as of yet. Roz said if you change the grip, it'll work.
Da-da! Select the right grip, you goon. Let me find this. I figured it was something.
I could try that and see if it
Did you test that theory?
I think that fixes it.
Ma'am?
Yeah, I think it fixes it.
Okay. Ready?
You got to be smart to use our website.
What's our favorite saying in the shop? Be less dumb. So there's a DP1.
So change your grip.
Resin.
Change your grip color if the steel is grayed out and it won't let you select it. Try a different grip color.
Man, that's weird that it does that. I guess they have
default grip is gray, man. Oh man, no wonder it's doing that.
We need to change that.
Maybe we should put Gray Man in stock and then.
Oh man, now we're gonna get 1 million orders. Get 1 million Gray Man orders.
Tim, can you please say that you weren't being serious about the Air Force? You love the Air Force.
Are people really getting their fanny hurt over that?
No,
Everybody talks trash about the Marine Corps, and then I gotta be. See, that's the whole problem. If you guys went and fought on the ground, you wouldn't get your feelings hurt so easy. Go do some combat, do some hard stuff, and have less feelings.
Well, I don't know if they got their feelings hurt. I just am trying to make sure they didn't.
Here's what you need to know. If you...
Army, baby. The rest of you are support.
Right. Right, you can't even spell.
And you didn't ever answer about FMF Mercenary or Sapper for large overall multi-purpose wood.
No, because I was solving people's issues.
The Sapper is a really good chopper for wood.
Yeah, so do I need to do this to all of these? I guess Georgie's not on.
Okay, you can trash talk if you're part of the community. It's from outside. It's not okay. All right, if y'all are okay with it, then.
And it's also like if in our shop, if you express you have a feeling about somebody picking on you about something, we're going through the jugular typically. That's what usually happens. I'm just adding 1 million Gray Mans because people only want that grip. That's weird that it does that, like exclusivity.
My mom said, "Hey, I'm
okay,
Army,
cool.
baby."
I started adding stuff.
FMF overall great field knife from Phil. Yeah, I would think you'd probably pick that, right? The FMF overall.
That's what's on my belt. What was the question? Now that I'm not divided, I was trying to do this. Did anybody see the DP one? in resin. Great.
Yeah, I think we showed it.
Great little necker. I love it.
Richard said, "Thank you very much. The lack of caffeine must have affected his memory because he can't remember that I'm visually impaired." LOL.
What?
You didn't hear me?
I can't hear. Just kidding. What was
I'll see
the
if it'll let
question?
me enter
What
on here.
was the question?
What was what?
How about one of you guys from the shop
Charles Tejada.
comment and say for Richard on the giveaway? You know what I'm saying?
Dustin. But what if they enter the giveaway for fun?
Why would they need to enter the giveaway?
Dustin, can you do that?
We have a shop full of blades.
Okay, so if Dustin's name gets drawn, then that's Richard's win.
Thanks, Dustin.
Well, I don't know. He didn't say yes.
You got voluntold. He may not even be here anymore. What was the question about knives? Blade versus blade.
FMF Sapper Mercenary for Field Woods knife.
Field Woods Sapper is heavy for chopping. You know, like clearing brush, splitting lumber, digging for landmines. It's a heavier use blade. It's the thickest blade we make. So if you're doing like super duper heavy, that type of stuff, that's going to be your sapper. For a general purpose, Mercenary and FMF. And that is going to boil down to FMF is a better slicer. So if you're going to be like processing food, slicing vegetables, game, not game slicing, wink, wink.
Thanks, Dustin.
The Mercenary is going to be better for piercing. So if you're planning on
Slipknot cod
sticking through stuff.
YT. You just enter the hashtag word, and I haven't showed it yet for the last giveaway.
Right.
I'm about to.
I used to listen to Slipknot a lot, and then I was not allowed to because CW says it makes me angry. Don't
tell them.
She's right. She's right about that. So if you're a member of Slipknot, I'm sorry. I used to listen to your band. I know for a fact we do have members of famous people's stuff regularly on our lives. And typically, if CW knows, she'll tell everybody about it.
One of our person that buys our stuff sent a picture. He didn't want it shown for like security purposes, but I was going to send it to you. It's pretty cool. It was like his VMA badge, and then the Night Stalker was right beside it. And he was like, the Night Stalker made it into the VMAs.
That's crazy. That's Video Music Awards for you guys that don't know. That's neat. I didn't get this picture.
I'll send it to you.
Thanks.
Can you show the 006 and 007?
We're in the age of those.
Angry music gets me moving, LOL. Yeah,
it does me too. It does me too. But
Justin Tilson, so you definitely don't listen to Impending Doom.
Yeah, you know.
You know who that is?
Nope.
What's the go-to band in your shop?
Nothing. It's my loud mouth until Jacob's like, hey, stop talking. And then I get pissy and leave.
Try Sleep Token. Not as angry, but just as heavy.
Where is... No.
Kill Squid.
She's not going to let me.
Engage.
6 and 7?
I've seen on his playlists, like certain people that he listens to. But like Chevelle and I don't know.
Here's the thing. I can't try them. It's just not
y'all listen to my boss. Of course we do, Delaney. We love 90s country.
Yeah.
I know he probably makes new stuff, but I just listen to the 90s country that he did.
Oh, no.
What? That's not mean. I like that stuff.
And 7. 6, 7, 6, 7, 6,
7, 6, 7,
7,
6,
6. So, we just finished the first round of 7s because they were originally 6. It was in this order. But then the collaborator, Thomas Alas, was like, I would love 007. And
people are so excited about that one.
It's pretty rad. I mean, it's a wicked little
Hey, Diego, the CQC has a sharpened back edge.
Close quarters combat.
Krav McGlock likes Undertaker.
I've never met him. Get it? Oh, I'm still alive. What a goon he is.
Hey, Jacob, I don't control whether or not y'all listen to metal. in the shop.
She just controls whether or not I listen to metal in the shop.
I just control Tim. Y'all can do whatever else you want. No, I'll probably control y'all too if I get mad enough.
Yep. I mean, it is, you know, we are pretty much equal, me and this lady, so. All they do is listen to dumb stuff, like cartoons. Bugs Bunny and stuff. They're 4. This many.
What grip was on the 007?
OD micarta. You want to see again? There it is, man. Right there.
And by the way, for all of y'all that see that old video where Tim says he doesn't like micarta, he's starting to like micarta now.
Yeah.
Because he figured out a way to clean it. So don't go by that old video.
Shocking that like things change in 3 years. Your opinion.
Because I have a lot of people that will call and say that they trust your opinion and they don't want to get the micarta. And I'm like, well, he does kind of like it now.
I mean, I still prefer G10 over micarta. I like the weight savings that you get from micarta. I don't like that you have to clean it to keep it from getting slick, but I do like it better than I used to. I can be honest about that.
Dustin, is that true? You really listen to sappy old country music? Or are you just joking?
I bet that's true. That sounds like a true story.
Like old country music? You mean old like
97.3? Like that?
You mean like classic, like
Merle Haggard?
George Jones is not like
he
super
is
old.
He is pretty old.
Or you mean like old for you because you're young?
Like Charlie Pride and Justin's kind of an old soul. Kind of like I am. You know, all my friends were geriatrics. Goodness. Turn that off.
I turned it off. I X'd it out like you told me to. It didn't work.
Well, that was your phone then. Because I didn't get it.
Wait, Tim's opinions change? Sounds like a politician.
Oh, you know, you learn stuff? Sounds like not staying 5th grader.
Yeah, new country's not even country.
Yeah, it's like
Conway Twitty.
Yeah.
That's a funny story. Somebody in my family thought my mom was a big Conway Twitty fan, and they had bought all of this
like quite the opposite.
Really like expensive memorabilia and brought it to her.
And she's like, I can't stand that guy.
Don't you like Conway Twitty?
Nope, hate him. But if there were a country music star that I could like less, not me, I'm speaking for my mom, but I don't know if she likes him that little, but it's just funny. It'd be like if I said, I despise so-and-so.
Mark Spiegel, he said he would do a camouflage hoodie. He thought it was a good idea.
Mm-hmm. I love it. I got excited about it. Like woodland, right?
How do you clean the micarta?
Well, for me, I throw it in my sonic cleaner with degreaser, like Simple Green. That's it. Or you can put them in your dishwasher because Dawn soap works really good, so you can put them in the dishwasher. What the problem is that it soaks up, because it's canvas based, it soaks up oil and grease from your hands, and then it gets full of that and it gets slick, which sucks. So you're gonna have to degrease it. Dawn dish soap works really good, like a heavy scrub. For me, I just will throw them in my sonic cleaner because I have a sonic cleaner we used to use for a certain part of
Jeremy said if it's hunting or peppering food, go with G10.
Right, because it doesn't absorb anything. You know, you don't really want blood from any animal.
M81 hoodies now, please.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, dude. I'm with you, homie.
Tiger stripe?
Yeah, that's probably Jacob. Because he likes tiger stripe, and I didn't know what it was. And then I saw it, and it looks really rad. It looks sort of like some of the European camos mixed with woodland. It's not a tiger at all. I don't know why they call it that. But maybe the shapes? I don't know.
That camo that they used in that picture with the TS-87 looks so different than ours. It was like animal print or something.
I don't know.
You remember you showed me that picture of the Gatling gun and that?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure that was Polish camo, because I'm pretty sure he was in Poland when he shot that video, and I think that he was wearing that's Poland's camouflage.
Sezzle payments. I believe it's 4, right? Isn't it broken?
I think it's 4. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 4. Yeah, I'm pretty. What about the folder update, honey? We do have an update on the folder. We have been. Okay. I think we're getting a sample from Reckman. Right. So the American sample is in process. We're working through the button and the clip and all that stuff. The foreign made, I don't know, what do you want to call that? It's not a crowdfunding. I guess it is. The crowdfunding versions are almost done with production. I emailed them this week because I was irritated as hell about something, and then they fixed it. So good news is, are we over here? Let's be over here. If we're not, let's be there. So the issue was that this button was sticking up too far so that when you grabbed it in reverse grip, it would fold up. And we discovered this in the shop. Now,
hey, Mark Hain gave us $100 begging for the hatchets.
Yeah, man. We're doing them.
They are coming.
The design is
thank you, Mark.
Incredible. So thank you, Mark. That does get my attention.
And they want zip-up hoodies too, honey. You should have put that on our latest order.
They haven't started the order yet because they're making a bunch of stuff. So,
well, let's do some zip-up hoodies since it's about to
and M81s.
Camo.
All right. Hey, Dustin. Help me out with that. He's going to be our inventory guy because apparently he's too good at everything. These guys, I hired them to do singular tasks, right? Jacob and Dustin. And then they both were like, hey, I'm awesome at everything in life. So you need more employees because now I'm doing 8,000 jobs and you still can't make me sharpen. I mean, I'm glad. I described them to other people. They are millennial in age only, not in action.
Dustin said, what am I doing? He wasn't listening.
Oh, fired. That's what you're doing. You're shopping for a new job on Labor Day. Everywhere's closed. You're jobless for at least 2 weeks. Help. We need to add to the order for t-shirts and whatnot. M81 Woodland and some zip-up hoods. So anyway, let's actually finish talking about this. Let's do that. So the button was sticking up too high.
Hashtag 003 for the Agent 003.
So now the button is flush and you have to push it down, physically push it down past here. So it's not one of those button locks you just push a little and it folds, see? You got to push it way down, which is what I wanted, and that's fixed. And now we should be getting the freaking batch to me soon. So there it is.
And is it possible that the button lock is going to change on that new one?
I need to see what Rickman's got for me. I told them I'm not necessarily married to a button. Look, that one's gross and oily. But, I mean, the lockup on these is just so good, man. Woo! Blackout. Like it.
You got any idea when that folder might be coming out?
Next year, I think. I have to look back.
Patreon first. Yes, everything is available to Patreon first.
Yeah, that's right. And, you know, some people get like, oh, his business model sucks. You're just slow. Yeah, I mean, the only time you're in danger of missing out on a drop and not being able to get something is if it's a brand new, like the 001, man, those sold in like 2 days, super fast. They all went to Patreon and at Blade Show. They were like, gone. So we are dropping a lot of blades this year because we are trying to outpace people that are trying to do stuff before we do. That's why I think there's some people got some spies out there, man. Because I'll see, so we're like, hey, this has been designed forever. We finally have gotten our machine shops where we can produce. And even more so when Jeremy gets his stuff online. I hope we can just...
I'm so excited Joseph Bryant finally got his Raider. There's been some people who've been waiting patiently for the Raider, so I'm happy to see that they're finally getting it.
And there's some people that have not been waiting patiently, but they're still waiting.
I'm really surprised you're going with a button lock, considering it's the weakest locking system, unless you go with compression style lock or frame lock button.
Yeah, that's why I hate folders and folder people. That right there. Because
you don't hate folders.
I do. I hate everybody but me.
You don't like the folder snobs that think it has to be this or that certain thing.
Yeah, she knows I'm totally kidding. So if you have feelings about it, you're probably already clicked off anyway.
He's kidding.
It's just, that's why I don't want to do folders, because You can't have your own opinion about something. You have every other influencer's opinion, and maybe I could do it better. Or maybe I don't care enough about folding knives to make them the way. You can't do it perfect. Like,
yeah, but
everybody wants what they want. They don't want to do what you want to do.
On the fly PR repair.
Do what?
Poor CW trying to do on the fly PR.
Well,
repair.
She knows my sense of humor, but I mean, it's like.
Well, my thing is we don't know about it, so I'm fine with people telling us, "Hey, this is better or that's better," because.
Well, that's just an opinion, though.
Yeah, but if they're buying it and the consensus says...
How many times have people looked at a picture of my blades and said, your handle's too small? They don't have it. They've never held it. They've never used it. They automatically discount something before they do it. It's like that guy a while back that was like, I'm surprised that Tim doesn't love Glocks, and canceled his order because I didn't like what he liked. I'm like, I'm sorry. This is America. I like it. That's just kind of how that happened. That's just the way. Like, let us do it, and if we need to improve it, we'll improve it.
And we're listening to Reckman. I think they make folders for.
Don't say it.
Okay.
Because they're under NDAs.
Okay, so they make folders for some really well-known, high-rated folders. They do a good job. So.
Right.
If they tell us, don't go with this type of lock, it sucks, then we're going to listen to the experts. Now, if Tim designs a blade and he comes to me and he's like, I know this is good, I go, okay.
And here's the thing.
I know he knows it's good.
The folder has taken 3 years to get to this point because I'm freaking anal. And if it doesn't perform the way I expect, I change it. It's a thing, like, a folding knife is already broken to me. There's the potential for failure. People like them and have begged me to make one so they can fit it in their pocket because they have, I don't know, girl jobs that they can't wear a fixed blade. I don't know what the issue is, but.
Hey, Stephen Carrillo, let us know what your issue is. Sometimes it's grayed out because of a grip color not being available.
Yeah, maybe some of the stock selections.
Grip color and see if it'll let you. If you have trouble, send us an email.
Yeah. That's the thing. Like, it makes me want to just trash the whole folder project every single time because 50 people say I love this, and then you do it, and then 50 people say they hate that, and then you do that, and like. You just get pulled in so many different directions.
I seriously, when we do this folder, I'm done with it after
ever.
That. Like,
I do
we're
not.
Gonna finish this project, but it's been like you get so much hate and
that's
so much
thing. I mean, you will get trolled so hard over a folding knife. Well, I'm just going to stay in my lane and stick with what I know, and not try to make a folder because it's been crazy difficult, and people will troll you so bad, and they don't know what the hell they're talking about 99% of the time. They're like, yeah, you should have made it purple because purple's stronger. You're like, no, purple is literally not a stronger color. It's just a different color. It's just,
what?
This folder situation. Let's ask about the folder and then punch you in the mouth when you say what you're doing with it. That's a great move. Hey, you should make this knife exactly like this. And then when you do, they're like, pow. Why'd you make that knife?
Jeremy said, I love the review where the guy complained about how the handle was too small, but continues to repeatedly tell you how awesome it feels in your hand, even though it's too small.
I know. Yeah, that was one of our very first reviews. And I was like, what? Try it. Try it. What are you doing with your knife? People.
Raymond Johnson said, I quit carrying folders when I found your knives. That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I stick with fixed blades because of that. And then I'm like, man, I try to branch out a little bit. I'm not making a car here.
Ron says, I gave my mom the Kaiser Original XL in aluminum scales because it's so easy to use. Hey, we're going to do some aluminum scales soon.
Yep, we're going to do some aluminum scales. They'll be for fixed blades. I'm gonna burn down. I'm just going to light them on fire. Actually, I'm just going to call Rick and be like, you know what? I don't care. I don't want to do it.
Roz said I had to move the clip on my sheath to drop my fixed blades lower in the pocket because I had several Karens at work commenting on my fixed blades. They're not any more scary than a folder.
That's so
They
sweet.
both
Well,
are
people are just
sharp.
scared by anything that's not like nail salon and TikTok. Ah, you mean to cut stuff? That's weird. There's bad people in the world. Ostrich, head sand. Nothing's ever going to happen, and you certainly don't need to work.
But Will B has been successful getting people to carry large fixed blades. He says he carries them open, and he's eventually going to walk in carrying a sword, and they won't bat an eye.
And if they did, you could behead them. Quick. Just like up and off, gone. Anyway.
Mark Corona, we showed the Guardians. We've actually got them.
You want to see them again?
Farther in the process.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm about to do the drawing on the 003. Dustin, did you enter for Richard?
Nope. He wasn't paying attention again.
Can you enter for him? Just do hashtag 003.
I don't know if he did this or not.
In case you didn't.
So there's the Guardians. Are you showing this?
Sure am.
Okay. So there they are, the 80 CRVs. I think we already have the AUBLs done. I'm pretty sure they're in the shop. We get so many blades in the shop that I'm like, oh, look, there's a pile of stuff that I have to sharpen. And then I run away screaming. And then somebody says something about a folder, and I go kill somebody. But now with jimping, the all-new Guardian now with jimping. I love it.
A cool voice.
Was it?
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't mine. There it is.
Bound to wonder EDC's his FMF every day. That's cool.
Yeah, so does, I can't say that. He's an influencer, but he actually carries it a lot. What are we going to do when Tim goes off on a rant because somebody gives their opinion? How are we going to get past this?
Thank you, Giovanni. Can you show the 003 so people know what they're going to win? I don't know what grip color it's going to have on it.
Well, this one's black.
Well, we'll have to use one that we've got plenty of because we have current orders shipping. Oh, oops. Sorry.
What'd you do?
I had you on the right screen and I took you off.
Oops.
Jeremy said we need to order more Guardian blades. Tim, how's your AIWB carry going?
Well, oh, I don't do that. I tried it and I can't. I cannot. I don't like it. I will sacrifice that half second on the draw to not have my fat poked with a pistol. I don't know. I'm a really, really good shot and a decent draw. So I figure I'm going to have to sacrifice it.
We ever going to get some pink grips for Regina?
I mean, we can't even get our regular grips.
We'd like to offer plenty of colors, though, Regina.
Yeah, I mean...
Mr. Ed said he hates it. His belly gets in the way.
Yeah,
Slipknot, keep trying. People have won that have never won anything on here before. They tell us, I never won anything.
But the problem is it's rigged. It's all... It's rigged. We make sure that our employees win it, so we don't actually have to give anything away. It's smart business, though, right? Completely rigged.
Notochordal extispicium. You won!
Yay!
003.
Which one of our employees is that?
Not one of our employees.
There's a lot of people. What if people actually start to believe me? What are we going to do then? So how many minutes late were we getting on the live?
Just a couple.
4? Were we 4 minutes late? We've given our time back to you.
Hey, I do want to tell y'all, don't forget to go over to Whatnot and follow us so that you don't miss out on the notification for the auction that we're going to do.
Do you want me to show those real quick before we jump off?
Well, I pulled up the Whatnot just so I could show.
Oh, okay, you got the pictures already up there, so I'm just talking for no reason.
I think you get a free $25 off. Oh, y'all don't need to see how much money we made over there.
Oh, you showed them.
Yeah, it's our personal page.
Dumb.
But it doesn't say that we sold anything. It says 0.
Because we haven't.
Yeah, so y'all go over there and look at these beautiful, beautiful knives.
Yeah, they're incredible. They really are. I can't wait to get our all done in-house ones done.
I think that we're not gonna. That'll be a one-time thing for that.
Yeah.
So the only other time we're gonna do that is when you do your machined versions.
Yeah. Which I have the steel. I just would like to get the dude to freaking water jet it. That would be nice because I've been asking for a month. That'd be fun to actually get them, please.
This is funny.
What?
Logan 2070. I'd suggest picking 2 models, work with a company in Taiwan, and put out a couple mass-produced models with OS 10 and several G10 colors. This will get your name out.
Oh, you mean like we're doing with the overseas done folders?
They didn't realize I won 2 weeks in a row. Thanks, Uncle Timmy. Wow, Michael, did you?
Told you it was rigged. So I said, Uncle Timmy, that's my cousin, Michael. Never met him, but we're close. We're really close.
So we've been on 2 hours, so it's time to get off of here.
That's what I'm saying.
If y'all have any concerns, we will try to get to your emails as soon as possible. We probably won't call anybody today, but we'll call you tomorrow. Thanks, guys. And if you got your feelings hurt, I was most likely joking, or I wasn't. You'll just have to wonder about it all week. Have a great Sunday. Can we get a nice Aussie striker before we jump off? Striker. I don't know why, but whatever. That's just how I like to say the word striker. That's it, right? That's it. Sorry if you got your feelings hurt. Have a great Sunday, guys. Bye. Bye.